Good morning, everybody. I've got to say a massive thank you to everybody who watched and commented on my clickbait video. Look, I'm starting already. Honestly, I didn't expect the amount of comments that I got, and they were all so lovely. Not one single negative trolly comment. So, well, there's still time. I know it's only been on, well, it's been on less than a day, but honestly, absolutely lovely comments. So thank you. I appreciate all of those, and I am working round to answering them all. I did sit there last night and kind of went through quite a few of them and a few comments on other videos as well, but time was getting on. I needed my bed. So later on today I'll get around to answering more comments. So yes, it is Friday the 15th of November, and I've got to say, it's such a warm day today. I think this is the calm before the storm, isn't it? As they have said, it's going to go very, very chilly next week. Great. Just in time for me getting my old girl Nettie back and hopefully getting away in her. Never mind. I'll be toasty in there anyway with all my heating on. So yes, back to the Nettie saga. I did put a little post on yesterday saying good news, not costing as much as I was expecting. Had a telephone call yesterday after I'd done the clickbait video, which, as you see, I was pretty high and happy on that one anyway. And oh my god, my energy levels went through the roof after I'd spoke with Andy the mechanic, and he gave me the breakdown of what it's going to cost, and honestly it's a third of what I was expecting, so I'm absolutely over the moon about that. I did say, right, well, Santa's going to be coming to our house this year then, because I was joking with the kids saying, I mean, bearing in mind my children are all old, but we love Christmas. They're not old, they're older. They're all young adults, or adults. 25 is a proper adult, isn't it? Jeez, gosh, I was married. I was getting divorced at 25. Was I? Yeah. 25, gosh. Oh, dear me. So yeah, Santa will be visiting, and it will not be a case of them just going and sitting in the motorhome seeing where all the Christmas money is being spent. So all I've got to do now is I am actually sourcing a wiper linkage for the garage, just to save them a bit of time really, because I said I know where I can get one from. So yeah, getting that sent direct to the garage, and hopefully back end of next week I will be getting Nettie back. Fingers crossed. They have said it's only about half a day's work that needs doing. I think I was just kind of blowing it all up in my mind, thinking it was going to be a lot worse than it was, because I was still a little bit under the weather and I was still on a bit of a downer. I was just looking at the bad of it all, but no, she's going to be good to go for another year, bless her. Anyway, what am I up to today? I am just on the way to the tip to do a little tip run, because we've had a bit of a clear out again, and then I am going to have a coffee at my friend's. Not seen her for a couple of months, so we're going to go and have a good old catch up. She is my oldest friend, as in terms of how long I've known her. Well, is she my oldest? No, she's a year older than me. No, I know people older than that. But yeah, so we've known each other, gosh, 14 years now. Yeah, about 14 or 15 years, and we met through, obviously, the children being at school. My youngest daughter Millie was in nursery with her youngest daughter Emma. Her oldest boy Sean was in the same class as my son Ellis. So yeah, we've known each other a long time. She's been there for me through lots of ups and downs of relationship get-togethers, relationship breakups. I think I've kept her entertained over the years. I think now she gets a bit bored because I'm not doing the dating, so I have nothing to tell her. But used to be, I'd see her sort of like, obviously I'd see her every day when the kids were at school, and quite often go back to her some coffee, and it'd be like, oh, I've met someone, you know, online, oh, I've met someone, going on a date with them on Saturday, and then I'd see her on the Monday and I'd be like, nah, forget that one. So yeah, she has been there for me quite a lot, as I have for her as well. She is a good friend. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning, and then this afternoon I am then going to have coffee with my ex-neighbours, who are like my family. Yeah, they've kind of adopted me into their family, bless them. So yeah, I'm going to go and have my usual Friday catch up with Pat and see what's been going on in their world. Anyway, I will go and get this rubbish deposited and maybe catch you all again later. Bye bye for now. Come on, little legs. Come on. Can't hear me. Honestly. Let her off the lead. Come on. This way. This way. Come on, pair of delinquents. Oh, we are out. Get off the ball. Put it down. I don't know what you... Put it down. What have you done to the ball? It's all misshapen. To use my foot. Look at the state of that. Need some new balls, Mo. That'll tire her out for a little bit. Come on. Come on. Yay! Come on, you look after her, won't you, Mo? Come on! You come in! Oh, she'll come in her own time. Well, obviously not my usual walk, but I said to Ellis I'm gonna get the dogs out for a little bit. So he was like, oh, do you fancy going and checking out the football pitch for us for tomorrow? So this is where I've come. I don't know. Come on, you two. Not sure what I'm meant to be checking for. Well, I've come to check the pitch anyway. That's another role to add to my many lists of things I do for this football club. I'm now pitch inspector. Oh. Come on, little legs. Oh, for goodness sake, it's going to be a long walk with this one. Oh, it's definitely going to be a trip to Pets at Home for some new balls for her. This one is completely destroyed. Oh, sorry if it's a bit windy too. Oh, you're very close then, weren't you? Didn't realise it would be quite so windy, so I'm just using my phone, not using the external mic, so it's probably just a load of noise. Might drown out my waffling anyway. Come on. Oh. Let's have a look at your ball. Let's see. Come here. Oh God, that's disgusting. Get off it. Look at the state of that. God, that's horrible. It's a massive slimy ball. Right, sit down after it. Molly. Mol. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Ah! What? Really? Definitely think this is going to be the last throw. Oh dear, I've got to nearly hit the seagull. She's tiring now. Come on, you. Ah. There's little legs. She's still with us, just about. I'm now doing the pitch inspection. The only thing I found is a lot of dog muck that people haven't bothered cleaning up after their pets, which I have cleaned up for them. And that's only because it's moi who has to wash the football kits. So I don't want the lads being covered in something pretty horrible, because I've then got to get it out the bag and put it in my machine. So yeah, done a bit of poop clearing. Other than that, pitch looks fine to me. Yep. Right, I am now heading back home. And then I am off for another coffee. I am just having a lovely lady of leisure day today. Quite enjoying myself. Oh, I I could even go and have a glass of wine, couldn't I, this afternoon? I might do that. Although actually, I've gone right off wine. I don't know what it is. Just the thought of drinking it at the minute makes me feel a little bit ill. Probably not a bad thing. Right, I'm gonna get little legs back on a lead, back into the car and back home, and they can now sleep for the rest of the day. Something slightly controversial today. You either love them or you hate them. So my youngest daughter Millie collects porcelain dolls, and somehow this one has got rather broken. Now Ellis would say bin it because he absolutely hates them. But no, me being the mum that I am, I have said I am going to try and repair it for her. It is definitely a case of you either you love them or you hate them. I think most people do hate them. So what started off with just 1 or 2 dolls, she now has a collection of about 60 of them. But what she's also doing is she's reselling them online, and bless her, she's actually making quite a good profit on them. So what she done was a while back, I'd been at the caravan, and I got back quite late on the Sunday night, and I'd had a message from her on the Sunday afternoon saying, how far is too far to go and pick a parcel up? So I'm thinking, oh no, what's she done now? And then I said, I'll discuss it when I come home. And then when I got back, she informed me that she had bought some dolls off eBay, and it was from a charity shop warehouse. She said it's just a little collection of dolls, but there's some like good ones in there, because she does sort of like know the resale value, because believe it or not, people do like collecting these things. So I was like, right, okay, where is it? So it was Kendal. So Muggins here then got up on the Monday morning, drove to Kendal to pick this little collection of dolls, which turned out to be 50 in 2 huge boxes. The guys in the charity shop could not wait to see the back of them. They were like, they've been freaking us out. So I got them all back for her, and she went through the box of what she was keeping, what she wasn't, and fair play to her, there was a few German quite collectible ones, and one of them is worth about £600. So she only paid £50 for this collection, so she done quite well. She, you know, she has an eye for these things. But yeah, Ellis won't even go in her bedroom because she has them all on this huge display cabinet thing, and yeah, some of them are blooming freaky. So I said, right, I'll try and repair this one for you. So I've got my hot glue gun out. So I'm doing that whilst I wait for Royal Mail to come to pick bears up for me. And then I'm going to go, and I think I'm going to go to Rufford Old Hall, which is a National Trust place not so far from me. So if it stays okay, it's a bit drizzly, but I don't really want to go on a big walk, but I do want to get out. So I might see you all in Rufford Old Hall in a short while. Bye bye for now. I always think these are lovely places to come when it's autumn. I think they're so much nicer this time of year. All the fallen leaves. So yes, I am here at Rufford Old Hall. I was just chatting with the guy in the reception bit. Is it called a reception bit? Yeah, you know, where you pay to go in. And he was saying that they're trialling in a lot of the National Trust places, they're trialling allowing dogs in most of the grounds. So I could have actually brought little Moo with me. Obviously she couldn't have gone in the house, but she could have had a good walk around the grounds. But I did say next time I come, because this is only sort of like half an hour from home, I'm going to actually bring her with me. Right? I'm going to go and have a look in the house.
We don't know. Various people have made suggestions. Are they ones cornucopia, ones
It's huge. This is the Great Hall.
Except that it really does show off our craftsmanship of what the wedding market. Very strange. It looks like something.
This is probably one of the smallest National Trust places. It's certainly the smallest one I've ever been in. It doesn't take you long to walk around the house. I mean, it does if you want to read every single little bit of information they have about it, but I'm probably a bit bad because I'm kind of like, I know it sounds awful to say you've been in one, you've been in them all, because that's not true, because they are all very different. But when it comes to reading about the artifacts that they always have a dressing room, they always have sort of like women's gloves and shoes in the dressing rooms and things like that. So yeah, I do kind of skip all of that. I just like looking at all sort of like the carvings on the ceilings and things like that, just thinking how it would have been back in the day. And I love all the creaky floorboards. I feel really bad now because so many people have got dogs. Oh, I might take another trip one day and just bring Molly just to go around the grounds. So yeah, the canal, I think the canal is just over that side there, I think, if my bearings are right. Imagine just having all of this as your garden. It's your house down there, and yeah, I could quite easily just swan about here in my big floaty frock. Running away from the Lord of the Manor. Mind you, I'd have probably been a servant, I think. I think I'd have been sort of like one of the main ladies. I'd have been like the maid or something. The cook, I might have been the cook. Then I may not have been running about away from the Lord of the Manor. I could have been his plaything, couldn't I? Right, I'm going to go and have a look at the church because I've not actually been here. I would just like to point out I don't have some weird fantasy of me being a scullery maid and being chased by some lord. Well, maybe sometimes. Gosh, I seem to be visiting quite a lot of churches lately, don't I? This is obviously not as old as some of them I've been in. Ooh, nearly fell up the steps there. looks kind of like a little dog, doesn't it? I don't really want to walk over there. I'm going to go back this way. This church is Victorian, 1869, so not as old as some of them I've been in lately. I have found where the canal is, so I'm going to go and have a little wander over that way now. Kind of got it all here. I think there's a marina actually. Let's see, so I'm at the church here, that's the hall that way, and what is this marina called? St Mary's Marina, after the church. Right, I get across here now. Oh, I think I'm going to go down and look at some of the boats while I'm here. Might as well. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm just going to get complete boat envy now. Oh look, some for sale. Oh, does it? Oh my word! Look what's in front! Can you see it? There's me saying I haven't seen any of the highwaymans on the road. Oh gosh, at least now, guys, those of you who are saying about Nettie looking a bit ropey, jeez, Nettie looks like she's just come out the showroom compared to this one. Look. So that's a year older than Nettie. Wow. Oh gosh, I'm a bit high there with you, look. Ah. Oh gosh, there's a few old ones here actually. There's another old one over there. My God, I can't believe that. There's me saying I haven't seen any, and that one half an hour from home. It doesn't look like it's moved in quite some time now. Oh gosh, there's so many boats here as well. Oh, just turn you around so you can see them all. So many. Well, I wasn't quite expecting this today because I thought I'll just go to Rufford Old Hall. I've ended up going in a church, looked at boats, seen another Nettie. Oh, sometimes these little spontaneous afternoons out work in my favour. This is lovely. I am meant to be rushing back to watch the football, but I think I might stay out a little bit longer. Sorry, Ellis. There's certainly a lot here. So you've got the hall just in front there, and then obviously the church where I am now. You go through the church and you're at the marina, and in the marina there's also just to the side a little tea rooms as well. Right, I'm now going to go back to the hall, well, to the grounds, and go and have a little bit more of a wander in here. Some lovely little cottages as well around here. It's funny because, like I say, it's so close to home, but I feel like I'm just kind of away somewhere doing a little bit of exploring, yet this is on my doorstep. Oh, it's nice to be out again. I am missing my little companion though. Definitely going to bring her with me next time when I come here. Oh, just seen a big black raven. Oh heck, that's huge. Don't like those. Right, I think I am just about done. I'm now gonna head back to the car, which is just over there. Oh, well, that's a really nice couple of hours well spent, and quite impromptu as well. Didn't really plan on doing that, but they're the best days, aren't they? So what I'm gonna do now is, I was gonna nip into town to get a few bits, but what I'm gonna do is instead I am gonna go and support the boys for a couple of hours and then go into town after that, go and do my bit. So yes, I tell you what, I didn't realise how much National Trust membership has actually gone up. I just do it every year. I pay by direct debit, so it just automatically renews. I still have a family ticket, £156 I think it is, so I need to get back and I need to reassess that, because I don't need a family ticket. There's only now and again Evie Rose might come to one with me, but I thought I'm wasting probably about £60 a year, so I'm just going to put it down to a solo membership for next year. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little 2-day vlog. Yes, as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.